Okay guys, this is review video 2 over writing two-step equations from real-world situations and then writing and solving two-step equations given certain constraints. So number 10 says, a home improvement store advertises 60 square feet of flooring for $287, including an $80 installation fee. Write an equation to represent the cost of 1 square foot of flooring. Okay, so the first thing we need to do is identify the variable that we're solving for, and it tells us to write an equation to represent the cost of 1 square foot of flooring. So you can write the cost per square foot. That's our variable. Okay, and then let's talk about what we know. Well, a home improvement store advertises 60 square feet of flooring for $287, including an $80 installation fee. So 60 square feet. We're not sure how much those square feet cost, so that's our X, that's our variable, plus the $80 installation fee equals $287. Okay. A mom bought her kids 3 cartons of milk for $1.25 each and 6 donuts. The total cost was $6.90. Write an equation to determine the cost of the donut. So the variable that we're solving for is the cost of a donut. That's going to be our X or D or whatever. We know that the total cost was $6.90. We also know that there were 3 cartons of milk purchased for $1.25 plus 6 donuts, and we're not sure how much those 6 donuts cost, so that's our X. Okay. For number 12, this one's a little bit difficult just because it starts talking about a lot of math vocabulary too, so don't let that kind of scare you. For number 12, find the smaller of 2 consecutive integers, X, if the sum of the 2 integers is negative 29. Write an equation to determine the consecutive integers. Okay. So we're looking for the smaller integer. That would be our variable. Okay. And because it says it's 2 consecutive integers, we know the total is going to be negative 29 because it tells us the sum is 29. And we know that we have 1 more integer. Trust me when I tell you there is not a question like this on your test. I did not make it that complicated. Number 13, Mr. Peters just purchased a total of 8 shrubs and trees for his yard. The total bill was $260. The shrubs cost $25 each, and the trees cost $110 in total. Write an equation to determine the number of shrubs that were purchased. So we're solving to find our variable X, which is the number of shrubs. Okay, and then we're going to do our equation with the rest of the information that we know. So he just purchased a total of 8 shrubs and trees for his yard. The total bill was $260, so I know my equation is going to equal $260. The shrubs cost $25 each, but we're not exactly sure how many he purchased, so that's going to be where our X goes, plus the $110 for the trees. Okay? So our equation will be 25x plus 110 equals 260. Now in these, we are going to write the equation and then we are going to solve them. So it says Felix joins a local recreation center to play basketball. The recreation center, I'm sorry, girls, this is crooked. Felix joins a local recreation center to play basketball. The recreation center charges a $20 annual fee plus an additional $15 per month for usage of the basketball courts. Felix prepays by writing a check for $185. Write an equation that can be used to determine M, the number of months he prepaid for, and then solve the equation. All right, so let's go through what we know. He went and he joined a recreation center to play basketball. The center charges a $20 annual fee. So that fee is being paid one time per year. It's like an initial cost. So we know that something here is going to be plus that $20 fee. Okay. It also tells us there's an additional $15 per month. Okay, so that's 15M, and we know it's an M because our problem told us that we were going to use an M in the place of our variable. There are $15 per month plus the $20 annual fee, and he wrote a check for $185. Okay, so now we're going to solve for M. So I'm going to use the space over here. So we're going to do 15M plus 20 equals 185. Okay, 20 is my constant, so I am going to do the opposite, and I'm going to subtract 20 from both sides. That will give me 15M is equal to 165. And then I'm going to divide each side by 15. That'll give me M by itself. And 165 divided by 15 is going to be 11. So M equals 11. Okay, let's look at number 15. Asher weighs 15 pounds less than 3 times the weight of Audrey, his sister. Asher weighs 27 pounds. Write an equation that can be used to find W, the weight of Audrey, then solve the equation. Okay, so let's go back through. We're trying to find W, the weight of Audrey. Okay, we know that Asher weighs 15 pounds, and we know that this is less than 3. We know that Asher weighs 15 pounds less than 3 times the weight of Audrey, his sister. Asher weighs 27 pounds. Write an equation that can be used to find W, the weight of Audrey, then solve the equation. Okay, so we know that he weighs 3 times the weight of his sister. Okay, 3 times. I'm sorry, Asher weighs 15 pounds less than 3 times the weight of Audrey. Okay, the W is Audrey, so we're looking for Audrey. We know it's 3 times. If it's 15 less, that's going to be minus 15. And it's going to equal 27, which is the weight of Asher. Because Asher weighs 15 pounds less than 3 times the weight of Audrey. Okay, then we're going to solve for that. So we're going to do 3W minus 15 is equal to 27. 15 is my constant, so I'm going to add 15 to both sides. That'll give me 3W is equal to 42. And if I divide each side by 3, because I want to undo that multiplication, it's going to be W equals 14. All right, guys, I'm going to go ahead and stop this video and upload it. Stay tuned for part 3.